Valak in the haunted tunnel. The old highway tunnel, known as Black Hollow, had long been the subject of ghost stories and whispered warnings. Drivers claimed to hear whispers echoing through the darkness or see fleeting shadows darting along the walls. Some even spoke of a spectral figure in a nun's habit appearing in their rearview mirrors. Most avoided it, but for Tom, a night shift truck driver, it was a shortcut he couldn't resist. One stormy night, as rain pounded against his windshield, Tom approached the entrance to Black Hollow. The tunnel loomed ahead, its yawning darkness swallowing the faint light of his truck's headlights. He hesitated for a moment, but the thought of saving time pushed him forward. The moment he entered, the temperature dropped sharply. Tom turned on his high beams, but the light barely penetrated the dense gloom. The radio crackled with static, then fell silent. Unease settled over him, but he brushed it off, focusing on the road ahead. Midway through the tunnel, his engine sputtered and died. The truck rolled to a stop, and the silence was deafening. Tom cursed, grabbing his flashlight and stepping out to check the engine. The air was heavy, and his footsteps echoed unnaturally. As he opened the hood, a faint sound reached his ears. Soft, almost like whispering. He turned, his flashlight sweeping across the tunnel walls, but there was nothing there. "Hello?" He called out, his voice trembling. The whispering grew louder, surrounding him. Then, from the corner of his eye, he saw movement. Slowly, he turned his flashlight toward the rear of his truck. Standing there, barely illuminated, was a figure in a tattered nun's habit. Her face was pale and hollow, her eyes glowing with a malevolent fire. It was Valak. Tom stumbled back, dropping his flashlight. The darkness swallowed him, but the faint glow of Valak's eyes remained, burning into his soul. "You shouldn't have come here," her voice echoed, low and guttural. Tom's breathing quickened. He scrambled to his feet and bolted for the driver's seat, slamming the door behind him. He fumbled with the keys, trying desperately to restart the engine. Valak appeared outside the windshield, her twisted smile sending shivers down his spine. The truck shook violently as she placed her hands on the hood, her fingers digging into the metal like claws. "Leave now if you can," she hissed. Tom turned the key, and miraculously, the engine roared to life. He floored the gas, the truck lurching forward. Valak's form faded into the darkness, but her laughter echoed through the tunnel, chilling him to the core. When he finally emerged into the open air, the rain had stopped, and the night was eerily calm. He pulled over, his hands trembling on the wheel. In the rearview mirror, he thought he saw her one last time, Ide, standing at the tunnel's entrance, watching him. Tom never took Black Hollow again, but on quiet nights when the wind howled, he swore he could still hear her laughter echoing in his mind.